Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Uzair Khan and you are watching my YouTube channel that name is Let's Design Together. So guys, in today's tutorial we are going to learn how to create the umbrella, right? So without wasting any time, let's begin. So guys, you can see I have simply opened the new document, right? I will just select the ellipse tool and draw a circle. After drawing a circle, then I will give it the fill color, just shift it with this button, right? And after that, disable the stroke. Once you disable the stroke, after that I need to create more ellipse, right? So just draw more ellipse now from this side to there. Now with alt key, drag it toward the right side and also press on shift key, so there the alignment will be better. And after that, click on Ctrl D for duplicate, and once you duplicate it, now select all those small shapes and just click on the pathfinder and click on add. And after that, what you have to do, you have to select all of those shapes and just align it, center, align it. Right now I will make this shape a little bigger with shift and alt key and bring it a little down. Once I bring it a little down, now I will select both of those shapes and click on the shape builder tool, or you can use the shortcut shift M. So after that I have to subtract this area, so with alt key you can subtract, right? And after that, what you have to do, you have to select the direct selection tool and click on this point, select this point and drag it toward the upside. How much it adjusted, it will be better. And after that, what you have to do, I have to select these center points, so I will select these anchor points now with shift key, and now I will move it toward the upside. Yeah, so that's gonna be a little ready. Yeah, that's perfect. Now what I have to do, I have to convert it to stroke, so just simply select it and after that click on this button, or you can use the shortcut shift X. So here your fill will be converted to stroke, and you have to give a little more size, right? And then what you have to do, now let's move towards the another thing. I will select the line segment, right click and click on the line segment and draw it, and with shift key draw it and bring it a little down. Once you bring it a little down, then you will see it will be just like this. Now select both of those shapes and align it, center align it, okay? And after that, what you have to do, I will select the arc tool and then draw it from this point to your center, and then again just I will take start from here and click on this point, right? So now what I have to do, I will select this one, right? Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl F for paste in place, and just click here in the properties panel to reflect it, and after that with shift key drag it toward the right side. Now I will select the another arc also, Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl F for paste in place, and just reflect it. After reflecting, with shift key drag it toward the right side and just adjust it before you fix, right? And now what I have to do, I will just lock it now. So before everything, I will select all those shapes and right click and just click on group. Once it is grouped, and what you have to do next, select it again and go to the object and click on lock. So here you will see the selection, and even though the shortcut is Ctrl+2, so you can click. Now my object has been locked. So now what I have to do, I will just click on the pin tool and one click here and another one here and draw it, right? So with alt key make this point enable, right? And now another point will be mine there, right? it will be so near to my another point, right? And just draw it again, right? Now what I have to do, I will just go to the swatches panel and give it color, right? So this color, right? So even though I will just disable the stroke, so click on the stroke and disable it. And now what you have to do, just click on Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl F for paste in place, and now just rotate it a little bit. Once you rotate it, then adjust it with your design. Now what you have to do, just go to the object and unlock your log files. After unlocking, before that you have to select both of these shapes, right? And just select both of these shapes and click on the shape builder tool or shift M for shape builder. Then with alt key subtract this area, right? And now zoom in a little bit, like control plus for zooming, and just subtract this area also with alt key, right? Now what you have to do, I will select this one, right? And even though I will give it the opacity, right? So the opacity should be 70%. 70% is the opacity. And now what you have to do, just select both of those two layers and right click and click on group. After grouping, you have to send it back, right? So right click again and click on arrange, and after that click on send to back. Once that is gone, now select all those shapes, right? And click on the shape builder tool with alt key. Now subtract this area, whatever you are gonna minus, right? Now what you have to do, you have to apply the same step with other as well, right? So I will lock it again, that it will be not disturbing me, and click on Ctrl 2 for locking, right? And now I will select the pin tool, and then I will click one click here, and another one will be here, and draw it. After drawing that, just click on that with alt key. Just click on that with alt key, or maybe you can click without alt key also, right? And drag it again, right? So here you will see your point. So now with alt key, click on that again and finish that point, and now just finish that line. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to apply the same step, go to the swatches panel and give it color, right? So let's suppose I'm gonna give this color right now. Okay, so I will apply the same step, right? So Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl F for paste in place, and now rotate it a little bit, right? And now what you have to do, you have to select both of these two shapes and shape builder tool for shift M, then and with alt key minus this area, right? Now select this one, this shape, and do the same step. Go to properties and give it opacity 70%. After giving 70% opacity, just select both of those shapes and right click and click on group, and then right click again and click on arrange and send to back. After that, go to the object, unlock all again, right? Now select all of those shapes and click on the shape builder tool, right? And with alt key subtract this area, right? So now I will do the same step with the another side as well, but here you will see the little bit of other areas, right? So I'm gonna subtract that as well, right? So zoom it. Now apply the same step again, right? So after that I'm gonna make the video a little faster, right? So So now the left side is ready, so I just have to copy and paste now. I will just select both of those two layers and Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl F for paste in place, and just reflect it. After reflecting, adjust it with the right side shape, right? So now select the another one, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and reflect it, and now select this one, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and reflect it. So now what you have to do, I will just click on the ellipse tool again and draw a circle, right, a smaller circle, and D for default color and shift it, right, and disable the stroke, right, and now I will just put it at the top, so just like this, right, and bring it a little down. Now what I have to do, I will just click on the pen tool, right, and just one click here, then another click here, and make the handle, right, and with escape button remove the selection, right, and now give the stroke to at least 25%. That is enough, right? Now what you have to do, you have to select the direct selection tool and just select these 2 points, right, and rotate it, right, and make it as a corner. Now bring it a little up, right, with shift key, right, and select this point again, right, and bring it a little up, right. Now just select it again and go to the stroke and click on the caps, round caps, okay, and click on that, right. Now what you have to do, just that is ready. Now select all those and right click and click on the group. Once that is grouped, now what next, let's make a water for that, right. That's a little another design, so let's make it again. Now select all of those and right click and click on group and Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl F for paste in place, and bring it to the right side as well, okay. So this much, that is enough. And now select both of them, right, and simply right click and click on group. That is also grouped now. Now select it again and give it opacity should be 50%, right, so that is enough, right. And then what you have to do, you now the last step and the really important, and that is a tip as well, right, and if you select all those and Ctrl G for group, right, and now you make it a little small, so here you will see it's gonna lose its quality, right. So how you want it to be look like the same it was, right, so Ctrl Z for undo, right, just go to the object and click on expand, and now here just remember to click on the fill and stroke button, right, and click on OK. After that, if you want to make it small, no matter, if you want to make it bigger, no matter. So that's enough. So guys, if you like this tutorial, like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get each and every single notification of my other videos. And remember, if you want to learn the graphic designing, so I'm having a lot of playlist, right, related social media post design, Photoshop photo editing, Illustrator, this and that type, so you can learn that. Just go to my playlist and you watch it. Thanks for watching and see you at next tutorial.